Hi everyone, take a look at this man. He is 6 feet 5 inches tall. His lean body mass is 315 pounds. He boasts 23-inch biceps and 20-inch forearms. You might say, yeah, so what? There are plenty of gym enthusiasts around. But take a closer look. Alright, you might have guessed it already, but here goes. Yes, Richard Lupges is really 62 years old. Today we're going to tell you the inspiring story of the retired arm wrestler who could give any youngster a run for his money. Let's get it on. If you want to meet this amazing man in person, head to Rushmore, USA. Just ask anybody who lives there about Lupges, and he'll show you the way. Everyone knows him. To these people, he's an inspiration and a local celebrity. He's like a rock star to the locals, But first things first, let's start from the very beginning. Sport, weightlifting, and everyday gym sessions have long been a part of Richard's lifestyle. He simply wouldn't have it any other way, as he started training in his youth. He entered his first arm wrestling competition when he was 20, and soon moved on to serious sports events. 2 years later, he came in second in WPAA World Championship. Back then, his weight was just about 220 pounds. But his biggest achievements were yet to come. In 1985, Richard competed in the largest arm wrestling tournament ever, the Over the Top tournament. By the way, it was this event that inspired the namesake movie featuring Sylvester Stallone. On July 26, 1986, Lupges came in third in the tournament. Some of you might be disappointed he failed to win the first place, but consider the magnitude of the event. This loss, or perhaps a victory in some way, prompted Richard to further pursue his sports career. 2 years of hard training paid off. For 2 consecutive years, Lupges has won the World Arm Wrestling Championships in a super heavyweight class. His career peaked in 1988 and 1989, when no man had even the slightest chance against Lupges. It took him 2 seconds tops to win. Sometimes he could beat the opponent in just a blink of an eye. It took hard work to achieve this, though. He trained like crazy. Richard weighed 308 pounds by that time, so in order to train properly, he had to add extra loads. Roughly 330 to 350 pounds. Lupges did dips, lifted dumbbells while standing and sitting, bench pressed and squatted with almost 660 pounds of total weight. It was clear back then, Richard is way stronger than the average man nearing his 40s. However, that wasn't enough for Lupges. In 1989, Richard decided to take up professional wrestling. He even competed in the World Wrestling Championship several times. He seemed to be destined for success. However, he was often away from home for the events, and eventually he chose family over career. Lupges returned to Rushmore, where he tried to compete on a local level, but an injury he suffered in 1991 put an end to his career. Lupges embraced the simple life on a farm, following his parents' footsteps. More than 30 years have passed since then, but as you might have guessed, that was not the end of his story. In 2008, Richard Lupges, or the Leviathan as arm wrestling fans called him, made a triumphant return. Turns out he has been working out all this time, so no one was surprised when he claimed another victory. At the Arnold Classic Arm Wrestling Challenge in Columbus, Lupges beat a renowned arm wrestler John Brizing. And in 2011, he won a gold medal at the WAF World Championship. At that time, Richard already hit 55. But if you think he let the fame go to his head, you're wrong. Lupges is a kind of granddad everyone would be happy to have. As of now, Richard considers arm wrestling his hobby. You know, some spend their time playing darts or piecing together jigsaw puzzles, and Richard is doing rigorous workouts to impress everyone with his raw power. Lupges built a real gym on his farm to work out and train his friends and his grandchild, a future arm wrestling star. Despite being 62 years old, Richard works out at least 5 times a week. He believes it's crucial to train each muscle group, so that's why he spends at least 2, and sometimes 3 or 4 hours in a gym each day. At 62, some already feel old and reluctant to embrace life and learn something new. But Richard Lupges doesn't share this sentiment. He gets up every morning to live his life as a young man with a young spirit. He hangs out with his friends and family, works and even explores new technologies, surveying his farm with the drone. We believe some of you promised yourself to start exercising, but then came up with excuses like lack of time or motivation. We believe Richard Lupges is the best source of inspiration for you, because he proves that no one can stop you if you really set your mind to something. So let nothing stop you, be it lack of time or motivation. See you soon!